What up, everybody? Monkey Puzzle here. And we are gonna play some ARK again today. It's been a second. I had like 4 streams in a row where we built this castle that's on my desktop here. And now we're gonna use it. But then, what did I do? I played some Dune, and then we played some Crosswind, and I played some Division 2. I know that's random, but and I'm probably going to play some more of it. That's actually my new fixation at the moment. But let's go ahead and get ARK opened up. I don't have huge plans today. Mick, you let yourself in, but the door was locked. I thought I left it open. Yeah. But there's a few things I know I want to do, and I'm hoping that in the doing of that, some other stuff will come up. Some randomness. Did I do the wrong game? Why is BattleEye starting? I swear to hell. Why is ARK opening BattleEye? Yeah, I clicked on ARK. Alright, we're gonna have to fix that. We don't need no BattleEye on my server. So what up, everybody? It is hot here today. I'm a little red in the face looking at myself because it's warm. I got some fans on, but I can't turn it on too high. It'll cool down soon enough, hopefully. Yeah, at least I'm not out working in it now. Alright, let's go ahead and join. You don't have too many dinos in the way? Pot them up, man. I just enabled a battle line on the server specifically to spite you, because you know I'm a dirty cheater. The ways I can cheat actually would never even get caught. Not that I do. I'm actually really proud of us, how good we are at not cheating. I don't even cheat in the way that people in single player can. In fact, I unsub from a lot of creators. If you're like a new map comes out and the first thing you do on your stream is go into creative mode and fly around, I unsub from you. I do. And BattleEye won't stop that. No, it won't. There's a new one. Okay. Can I get it in one try? I can. Get away. Oh my god. Thank you all for joining, by the way. To come in here and mess around and look at the inside of my mouth and my eyeballs. And this cave that's under where I actually am. I'm actually all the way up there. Serves me right for not opening the game beforehand. I am in the dungeon. I'm in the oubliette. No, don't forget me. Oh, there we go. Woo. Look at that grill. Okay, that's better. Woo. Although my griffins got their heads stuck in the ground. We'll wait for my shirt to come in, and then we'll know we're fully here. There we are. Yeah, so this is my room in the tower. Not much up here yet except me and some beds, a chest, and a griffin. It's okay, buddy. You don't have to feel bad. You didn't do anything. You're good. You're a good griffin. Alright, ostrich instead of eagle? Indeed. This is embarrassed. It's like, hey, wait, I'm not ready for the stream. I didn't do my hair. What's up? How does one get out of here? And it's raining. Because it is raining in the Ragnarok. I figured out, by the way, how you can admin turn off the rain. If you ever really want to. It's in photo mode. I thought, the first time I did it, I happened to be in admin mode because I had been changing the time of the day for the screenshot for my thumbnail, and then I went into photo mode to do it. And in photo mode, you can change the time of day. In most photo modes, well, you can change the time of day and you can change the weather. Most photo modes is just happening for your client when you're taking the photo. But it turns out when I was adjusting time of day in there, the sun, people saw the sun going back and forth over the sky. And you can turn the rain off in there, and it actually turns it off. So there is a way to turn it off. We do have that power. But yeah, here's the castle. I did come on another day and do some things like Pliskin wanted a balcony, so we got a balcony, and I did a few other things. Put railings on the stairs inside the towers. Oh, and then we got an extra one there apparently. Whoopsie. See if we can get rid of that. There's always a renegade one. We'll do it very carefully. There we go. Uh-oh. And I'm disappearing. And it is the gun. Maybe it is the gun. Because the gun made the griffin disappear. Oh my gosh. And then if I take the gun off, griffin comes back. Oh, interesting. Alright, well, we won't do that on the griffin. What else did I do? Oh, I built this tower in the middle here. It has a crane to unload the zeppelins, and it's got a nice central place that makes sense for the turbine. And the turbine still has quite a range, it catches the whole thing. And I tried to make the smallest footprint as possible so it wouldn't take up room. The crane only could get one zeppelin at a time if you'd use it properly. Using the little handle down. Oh, this is transfer right now anyway. Well, pickup mode. There we go. Can I get you from here? No, I have to go up there. So if you lined it up right, you could do it here, but figured now that we have the transfer gun, which shows up right on cue, I don't actually have one on mine, but you could just transfer from one crane to another with the transfer gun. What's up, bub? So it'll work that way, and then you can distribute from the handle down here. Oh my goodness. This game. Really? You gonna do that? You gonna do me like that, ARK? Right in the beginning of the stream? Mm-hmm. Let's see if we can get rid of. There's been various theories of why it's happening. I don't know if any of them are true. Oh, now that's disappearing. Well, originally Blinn blamed it on the transfer gun. Then he blamed it on the tech binocs. I don't know if it's either. But it did happen when I pulled the gun out, so that is kind of evidence. Substantial. What happens when the crane handles in a range of multiple cranes? Could you trigger multiple unloads like that? Well, if we did, it'd be fine. But it's just in the range of this one. Yeah. I don't want to have multiple cranes here, and trying to get these to line up with that. So we're just gonna transfer gun it, right? So you just go transfer from there to there and transfer from there to there. That's the idea. Could potentially hit multiple zaps. Well, it would take multiple cranes, and that's the thing I want to avoid. I don't want a gazillion cranes over there. Just having one looks fine. What they'd have to be on like multiple levels, pointing multiple ways, and then you'd have to get your crane parked just right under this. We already tested that the transfer works fine, because I didn't know we had transfer guns before. I am gonna do a test here though. Let's I don't really want to give them up, but let's just put these in here right now. We'll put them both, and I'm gonna relog. No, not worth the effort if we actually have a transfer gun. But it's there for looks, and I mean it does have the function of the distribution, but it doesn't have to actually pick the stuff up anymore. And then you could just park all your zeppelins and your critters all willy-nilly. I mean, you could put your critter right under it if you want, or try to maneuver the crane on your zeppelin right under it if you want to. Heyo, Father Jimbo. What's up? Every time. Get out of here. I wish there was a way to disable that. Okay, now we have to load in again. ARK, I love you. But you make it painful sometimes to play you. Ah, there we are. Okay, we're back. La la. Yeah, so things I want to do today. Here, why don't you get in my pocket in a moment. So you don't have both on your hotbar? Yeah. Well, we'll see. So right now we've eliminated both, right? They're both in the box over there. So we'll see if it happens again. It did happen as soon as I pulled it out. If it's one at the bar on a time, I mean, I could live with that. Although it does cramp my style a little bit. If we had a mod that did the intro things to take priority. Yeah, there are a lot of mods. One of the most popular mods usually on most games is skip intro mods. I put this together. That wasn't finished, so that's done. And then what else did I do? Yeah, we gotta make a garden and a farm and stuff too. Yeah, everybody talking about, oh, I don't like, you know, having to do this and that on their crops, and we just don't have any. Not yet. But let me see, what did I do? I made a thing over here where now the grinder has its real place in the dungeon. I put little steps all the way around it. It fits in here just barely. It just barely pokes out on the side. We won't talk about that. I could move it this way a little bit more, but I wanted to leave room so that you could access this table from over here, which you can do. Because if you got stuff on your dyno saddles and stuff, they drop into a bag right there. Yeah, so our dungeon has a legitimate torture device now. Yeah, well, when I'm building, I'm using the gun all the time. And when I'm doing anything out in the world, I'm using the binocs all the time. So they both have dedicated spots on my bar. But we can change that. So Cryo dropped off an amazing one. Speaking of, I actually need the binoculars now. So, but it's got amazing stats. I think I showed you guys this already. I made a spot up here for the bookshelves and stuff. Julia was showing off her model she'd made for the blueprint maker, which looks like a real drafting desk. And I could not have that sooner. I would love it. It looks awesome. Indeed. Did I do anything else while I was gone? I mean, I made the... Oh my god. Bluesky. I made a balcony here, which not only does it give a little access to the outside from here, but it also gives you a place to land as well with your flyers and go straight in there. Hello, Helix. Yeah, it depends on what I'm doing. It depends on what I'm doing. But I use both a lot, and then now we're going to be using the gun to transfer all the time. it makes sense to have it on your bar as well. But the next thing we'll try is having a slot that we share both on. Maybe we go back and forth between. I don't know. We'll find out. So let's grab these both back. Oop, nope. And I actually want you. So we'll use slot number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for both of them. All right. Yeah, that's where I'm used to my Binox being. I haven't disappeared yet. So we'll see what happens. This will be the test. But yeah. Alright, pulling them out. Oh, wrong slot. Oop, actually, that's 7. No, we'll do 6. That's where they go. 6. Yeah, so Cryo loaned us this amazing baryonics here. It's got 69 in health. Besides, you know, that number, that's huge. I don't know, honestly, if I've ever seen a dyno in ARK that had a number that high for anything. I've seen low 60s. I think the highest I've seen is like 63 or something. I probably should be reading in-game. Heart raising like crazy. Thought I hit someone. What's it called? Notice I forgot to bring tools when I got off. White-bellied redskin 102 Rex on the small Megalania Island. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna breed this. We had some upper 60s on the Ravagers. You've seen that during the Christmas events. Yeah, well, those were cheaty. Those don't count. I'm talking about naturally spawning dinos, not stocking stuffers. For sure. Let's grab some of these. All right, Pliskin, I'm gonna clean up a little bit here. I'm gonna at least pull up the. Does this guy do anything? I don't think so. It's beautiful though. I have to tame one of these guys before I can even use them. Alright, we're gonna pod you up. Hopefully I'm not interrupting the breeding project. Oh, there is a breeding project happening here. I'm still gonna do it. Still gonna do it. Alright. The Bison I'll leave, and then this guy, that's Pliskin. So he already went ahead and bred a blue one. ARK trying to scare you. It had swapped to non-dedicated instead of unofficial. Oh, you've been banned. You've been shadow banned. Okay, I'm just gonna throw these guys in here, Pliskin. I don't know where you want them. I guess there is a wyvern thing. But I don't want you to lose track. Oh, I see you got some in there already. Oh, some pteranodons. Raft Scout, iffy. Okay. So let me see. I had some, not you, but you, some berries in here too. So let's check them out. Figure out what we want to do here. This one's got a very nice blue happening here. So we got him at 282. This guy starts at 285. Yeah. Where should we do this? These guys are eggs. I haven't used this thing since Extinction. Wyvern eggs. So we might use this. Do we have a Oviraptor out? We do. Probably full of wyvern eggs? It is. And Yudi eggs. 2 berries. Okay. Let's level you up. It doesn't matter, by the way, what Oviraptors get. It's just the level. It's not... The myth was that it was melee, but it's just the level. So I usually just give them health. I'll keep them around. And then I also tend to give them food. so they don't die full of eggs. There should be food for it here. Just to make sure. Probably won't take this right because it's full. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it'll eat the meat first. That's what they do, right? But just to extend their range. Let's go all the way up to health. Yeah, you don't want them to start eating the eggs. You want to feel it, them fill up on meat. And then I do health also because they're carrying valuable cargo. And just because I've done that now, I'm going to make sure that there's going to be enough meat in the trough while it fills that hunger. So I haven't really been playing the basic game since I was on my raft over in Viking Bay, because once we came over here, all I was doing was building. Meanwhile, Pliskin was coming home with tames and doing caves and all kinds of stuff, and I'm like, I gotta finish this build. So I'm there now, and you are collecting both. Cool. Let's get you more in range. Should be fine here, right? Let's see. The Cryos is a boy. And then Pliskin's got this one. And then I've got, what do I got? I tamed like a 174, I think. Let's throw them all out and see what I got. Oh, and then also we gotta go to Arahli. So Arahli tamed a really nice one too. And so we gotta go get that in the mix. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I'll probably consider that first. So, oh, and I pulled out one of Pliskin's too. I'm sure it's fine. Check them all out. Let's just make a little room here. Breed the better. I'm trying to get on that one. There we go. Alright, so this was my first one. This is Baza. This one is pretty low level. So this one we're going to put over here because it probably doesn't have a whole lot to offer. I mean, it's great. Baza, you're great. You got me through all the beginning game. Yes, you did. But this was Baza 2.0. So this one's probably pretty good. This one I bred actually. Oop. Wiring not good. Alright, so let's see what we got. So we got this one. Yeah, so this was the 174 I bred, I believe, or tamed actually. Pretty sure. We want... Oh no, this one was bred. Where's my original? Like, was it you? No. What is my original? Get over here. What's up, Iraq? Welcome to the Dino Ranch. That's an 89. It's not that one. I think this was it. Maybe. Oops. I got 174 female on there. That's a 180. These ones are for the colors. Okay. Gonna make some sense of this, and then we're gonna figure out who to breed. Boop. Yeah, this is the 174 I got. I think. Actually, no, this is one that Bluesky got, because the one I got had these colors. Yeah. I don't know, I'm a little confused, but hopefully we got all the stats. What's my take on Aquatica? Oh my god. Aquatica is a disaster. It's atrocious. I mean, even before it launched, the whole idea of it, I mean, it was advertised with AI trailers. There was minimal work put into it. It's like clearly Snail. So Snail is doing it, not Wildcard, and they're doing it for Evolve, not Ascended, right? So nothing's been done on Evolve forever. They cut down all the official servers, you know, no more support, and they said, but they saw half the people are still playing it, right? Because Ascended's kind of a mess. You know, some of the issues I had joining and everything, you know, kind of evidence of that. So the yeah, it's more than a dumpster fire. It's like a dumpster with a plasma cutter taken to it, man. It's just terrible. So it was horribly announced, horribly marketed. When they showed all the gameplay from it, any gameplay they showed looked terrible, right? You know, the spawning animation underwater with no explanation for why. Anyway, you know, and then they said they're going to start official servers for it, even though they shut down all the servers. So that was all wrong. And then it turns out that when they release it, they kill anybody who did that update. You know, even if they didn't buy Aquatica, they kill any modded Evolve server. we had to panic because the Geeks still have all their Evolve servers going, right? And what happens when you make a mod when you make a DLC or an update that kills a mod is if you update the server and it starts and that mod's not working, what happens is that mod won't load, right? So like say this castle is built with a mod, right? So if there's an update that kills the castle's keeps and forts mod, what happens is this castle goes poof, right? The world still starts, but the castle's no longer there because these pieces can't load. So anything modded in your world, if your server will even start, will just go poof. And if you're not like Arahli and I, who do constant backups and everything, before I ever do an update, I always make a backup of the folder before I even apply the update. Not even before I start the server. So if all your structures go poof, we learned that a long time ago, you've got your backup. But a lot of people don't know how to do that, right? They don't know that they have backups. They like the ARK save folder makes backups automatically, but a lot of people are totally unaware that it's like my server's corrupted, I'm not playing anymore, right? Or if you're on console, you can't even do that, right? If you're playing this on PlayStation or Xbox, you can't even mess with your saves, except for a cloud save, which is just going to be your most current save. My wife and her friends are playing on ASE because you can't play ASE. Yeah, a lot of people are playing on ASE, you know? It's a stable game at this point. For its flaws, you know, it is what it's going to be, right? It went through all its development, and it's made for an older generation of computers. You know, I had to upgrade my computer just to play Ascended. A lot of us did, right? She was very upset until they released the beta fix. Well, the beta fix is now there's a beta path that you can load your client with that will load the game before they made Aquatica. So Aquatica, besides being a total cash grab, it kills their whole existing user base pretty much for Evolve, because most of the people playing Evolve are using some mods, right? So it's nuts. And the thing is, we find out that they had 10 this many devs, 10 devs working on Aquatica, and partway through the process, they laid some of them off. You only got 10 people making your first update to ASE, and you're gonna lay some of them off when you only have 10? And this is your cash grab? How bad, what that makes me think is how bad of a shape financially must Snail be in that they can't even keep 10 people employed for their big revenue attempt. You know, if you're gonna cash grab on ASE, at least do it well, right? But 10 people? And then you're gonna lay some off? How bad of a shape are you in? I mean, 10 is a ridiculously small number. And it's an investment, right? You're gonna get money back. Apparently the dev kit is a terabyte, so what modder will download that for an old game? Well, any modder has already known that that's the price of modding ARK, right? Is downloading the dev kit. Yeah. So that's not new. Yeah. I'll say one thing for Snail Games over Wildcard. They released on the day they said they would. Yeah, they released garbage. And the game itself is garbage. You know? They didn't even make any new models because they couldn't. They only had 10 people. So they repurposed Atlas models. Talk about recycling. Yeah, both Red and Kisser. No, they hired a small indie team to do it. I forget the name of them. And they did have some contractors helping them. It was delayed a month? Yeah. So the whole thing is just so terrible. If you look on Steam now, like ARK, Survival Evolved is mostly negative. They totally destroyed their reputation. They destroyed the user base that was hanging on to that. And for what? You know? Something... I mean, we make fun of Wildcard, right? Because they let us down in a lot of ways, and they're always late with their homework and everything. But at least ARK attempts to make a good product, right? It's buggy as all hell, but it looks good, and it's got content. And it's got really well-modeled dinosaurs, right? That's their big thing, is like their modeling, their animation, their rigging. And they couldn't even give that, right? Because, like, we'll put up with bugs for well-modeled dinosaurs. Anyway, you got me on a rant here, Helix. Siren. Yeah, you got me on a rant here. I could not say worse things about Aquatica. I wouldn't touch that with, like, a 1,000-foot pole. I mean, it's just so bad. It's so ridiculous. It's terrible. It's scummy. It's lazy. It's incompetent. It's, like... any word you want to put on it that's negative, it probably applies. It probably applies. And it's just like, oh man, it's like we're trying to hang on here with Ascended, and at least the people who don't want to mess with that, at least they had Evolved. If they didn't want Ascended, right? The Evolved, they know it's not getting updated anymore. All their mods are going to work forever. That's one of the great things about a game that's not in active development anymore, is your mods work. There's never an update to break them. Arahli! You brought more dinos. Thank you, sir. I was about to take a flight to your house. I don't got to. Woo woo! Look at all these berries. Thank you, sir. Yoo-hoo! I'm in voice, by the way. I think I am. If you want to. Yeah, so it's terrible. Don't buy that game. Don't look at it. Don't think about it. Aquatica is just a disaster. Yeah. I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, I guess I know what they were thinking. It's pretty dinos, serviceable building, and a good gameplay loop. And a great modding community. Yeah. Oh, totally. I mean, Snail is just a disaster, and Wildcard is trying to distance themselves as much as possible. The problem is, Got better stamina, slightly better melee on your female? Nice. Gonna drop a pin for AP's basic Call of the Aquatica? You bastard! I'm gonna turn on PvP and get you for that. Oh my god. Yeah, they are just destroying their cash cow, you know? That's what ARK was for them. It's the only game of snails that ever succeeded, and it still has so many issues, right? But it was the only game they had that was remotely successful, and it made a lot of money. You know, there's a lot of people like us who put up with it. Yeah, do it, man. No, that has nothing to do with that word, man. I mean, you know, they even stole a good word. Aquatica is a good word, but as this is dragging their game through the mud and destroying their user base. Just, oh man, what did they do? They messed up so bad. I cannot put enough words on how bad they messed up in that. So yeah, it makes me mad. It makes me disappointed. I mean, I wish I could just be like, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed, but I'm mad. I mean, like, don't mess with our game. Oh my god, I got darts in my head. All right, I gotta stop ranting about Snail and play this game. Yeah, man, that's the ultimate insult. And this is why he's pushing my buttons about it, because he can tell how mad I am, and I'm sure he feels the same. Yeah, I'm sure he feels the same, because it's bad enough we're hanging on with Wildcard, and the Snail has to go and put their foot in it in the worst way possible. They just, how talentless, how incompetent, just how, oh, you know, they have to be to do stuff like this. We don't even, that DLC doesn't even exist as far as I'm concerned, Helix. Yeah, I'm surprised you even asked me. It's just so painfully obvious what a complete just wreck that is. Oh. I wish they at least did it competently, you know? But yeah, so we had to panic for all the Geeks Evolve servers, and I had to, like, you know, get Arahli's attention, because I actually don't have access to those ones. You know, that's prior to where I was really involved in the Geeks, and they're like, shut them down, because the way that the ARK save files work is that it'll make a save like every 2 hours or so, but it only does a certain number of those, and then it starts getting rid of the old ones and making new ones. So if you wait too long, you won't have a rollback point to have a good save if you haven't made a manual save, right? So, you know, there was a possibility that all of the Geeks' work for all those years on all of those servers could have been lost because of Snail. Yeah, 100%, all Garbo. Yeah, so I mean, that, how severe is that? You know, the amount of hundreds and hundreds of hours that Geeks have put in to those servers, and to have it potentially just lost. You know, I'm sure Arahli's got like some backups from back when, and nobody's been that active for a while. But still, I mean, and then all the people who don't know how to back up servers, don't know how to back up their single player games, losing hundreds or thousands of hours because of that. It's just, oh. For what? And they probably didn't even make that much money off of it, because it was a disaster. They don't deserve any money. Anyway. Alright, so, anyway, alright, let's figure out what we got here with this. We're breeding berries. My blood pressure, man. My blood pressure. Yeah. I could just go on, but it's, yeah, and the only way to fix it is, yeah, to have a beta where you don't load their code at all. Oh, that's the fix, is to go back before it ever happened. And G-Portal, so they did that for ARK for the client, which if you play Evolve, that's what you have to do now. G-Portal had to do that for your servers, for the interface, to have an option in the, you know, on the server, so that you could load a server, you know, the game before Aquatica happened. Which also means you can never update it again, right? Whatever they do now, you got to keep it before that. So that's really the development. I mean, Evolve, the development was already done, but now it's like really done. Yeah. Yeah. Take a Zen moment, Taming Giga. Oh, it's just like, you know, you're playing this game that most reviewers and stuff won't even touch because it's just got so many fumbles by wildcard. No reviewer, you know, I will watch all these game reviewers. None of them talk about, you know, maps being released for ARK or any of that because it's just such a show, right? And then Snail just goes and just does it worse. Like, way worse than wildcard could ever do. And that's saying something. Yeah. Alright. Focus. Alright, so let's see what stats we got, right? Alright, so this one, the MCGP 180. So I'm gonna have to write these down to get them right. So the 180 male. It's got a 62, 59, a 40. Pen's dying. 40. I gotta do that again. I do this old school. I just write it on a piece of paper. Okay, so MCJP 180 male. Got 62, 59, 40, 50, and 19. 19? No, 57. Excuse me. Okay. And then this one, the 174 female. Have you guys heard about the new ASE DLC, Aquatica, baby? Oh god, okay, we gotta start from the beginning. Oh man, what a disaster. Okay, we got a 53, a 55, and then after we look at all these, we'll figure out who's got the best, right? And then we're gonna do the one with the best, and then we'll worry about colors later. Okay, so then Cryos has the 69. So the 180 male we had actually had a 62 for melee. That wasn't that bad, actually. That wasn't that bad. Yeah. But 69 is even better, of course. Weight and melee. Alright, so 45, 54, 46, and 54. The best melee we got so far is 57. Imagine being stuck in a time loop of Aquatica releasing over and over again. Oh my god. This just feels sad for Snail. This just feels sad. Just how bad they made themselves look. And just how low their reputation is right now. Oh my god. Alright, so this one, I think, did we figure out if this one was bred or not? I'm just gonna write it down anyway, because I've lost track. So the 250 male has 49, 59, 55, 42, and 44. Okay. And then Pliskin Spike. Some of these are probably bred from the others, but I'm just catching up here. 62, 59, 53, 50, and 57. Alright, I'm going to need another post-it now. I should have done this on a notebook. Alright, Baza 2.0 has got a 49, 59, a 55, 42, and a 44. Okay. And then we got, oops, got Arahli's now. He threw them out. Unfortunately, original Baza is not going to compete on any of those. So, Arahli's got a 63. So that's 2.0. And then Nightfall, EG Night, it's got a 63. I wish there was a way I could do this that I could show you, but you have to do like Excel or something. 47, 41, and 57. Okay. And then 284, ATG 284 is 63, 60, 53, 50, and 57. Okay, so now that I got all this written down, we can see what's the best. So for a health, obviously Cryos wins, right? He's got 69. So I just made basically I just did this. Wrote them down. And now I'm going to circle all the best stats. And that will tell us who we need to breed, right? Okay, so for stamina, the 180 male that we have is 59. Oh no, 60. Arahli, yeah, Arahli's got the best stamina. I don't. He's all, I am the best. You should do me. You should do me. He tries to breed all the time. He still got his stuff. Yes, he does. Hey, buddy. Oh, hi. Oh, puppy aggro. What's up, buddy? Come on. Push up. Oh, it's green paper. You couldn't see it? Does it disappear? That's awesome. That's hilarious. See? I wrote it all down, but it's secret. You can't see it. I can make myself disappear. Whoop, 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 whoop. It is green paper. I didn't even consider that. Secret spy stuff. Can't know my stats. Alright, so Arahli's got the best for stamina. And then food, just to make numbers go up, is let me see, the 250 male and Baza 2.0 wins on food. And then weight, the best weight we have is 50. Arahli's got that, Spike's got that, and our 180 male's got that. Okay. And then the best melee we have is 57. Arahli's got that. And Spike's got that. Spike must have bred with Arahli's, huh? And our male's got that. So this one, 180 male, This one has got 3 of the 5 best stats, right? All right, let me get some saddles here. We'll figure this out. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Nice. And this is going to take a couple stages, apparently. Get this done right. And don't worry, we're going to go fly around and have some adventures after this. Yeah. The fact that we had to worry about losing our servers is just like so bad. Arahli, to his credit, kept us cool. He just seems sad. Not even angry. I've been the one doing all the ranting. Okay, so unfortunately, this one doesn't have nothing. Yeah, this is the 174 I tamed. Actually, that was the basis for Basa 2.0, I think. And it doesn't win on nothing. Alright, so you can go away. Not bad. Just not the top. Okay. And then we got Cryos, but Cryos is a boy, right? So we need to combine these two mostly. So we'll put you two together. But we're gonna need a female intermediary. And what is Basa 2.0? It's a girl. And that's got the missing stat, the food. So I think it's these 3 that we're gonna do, but we only got the one female. Who else is female? Nightfall is female. And Nightfall's got the stamina and the melee, which are the 2 important ones. Sorry, Basa. And although, I mean, it doesn't really matter with the breeding mod. Because we will, just having a female, we'll get the stats across. You need to wear a green shirt and ski mask. So all we have is a beard and eyeballs. That's been one of my Halloween ideas, actually, is to be a floating head and put some like red makeup around here, and then right above the green shirt. Stick green paper to my shirt. Okay, so we got a project here. And colors is the thing later. Oh, I didn't check this one, actually. What do you got? And by the way, we haven't disappeared yet. Oh yeah, he already got busy. He's got the 69, the 59. He doesn't have the 55 food. He's one short. He's got the 50 weight. Oh man, Pliskin already did all the work. It's already here. Everything but the food. But it's blue. But it is blue. So yeah. He already beat me to it. Alright, so anyway, let's get these guys put away. But Pliskin's actually been playing the game besides building castles. So we'll make a non-blue version. Okay, so cryo, I guess it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna have to do a couple crosses anyway. So we'll do this one. guess, oh, this one was just the colors. Right. I'm gonna put that one away too. Well, it was probably the final cross. I like the red stripes. Yeah, I like the red stripes. Like this color is fine, really. Maybe with a white bottom. There's gonna need to be another cross anyway, so we're just gonna cross these two and these two. So yeah, Nightfall and Nightfall and the R180, and then Baza 2.0 and Snubnose. So that'll this one will just combine basically the health and the food, which is an appropriate combo. Let's get them going. Boop, boop, boop. Naval mating. Naval mating. And all you guys, we gotta disable the looking. Stop looking at me. Barys are the worst for that with their tails. So we do that, and I think Arahli might have already turned off the looking on his. Okay. It's true love. Yeah. You mean to drop off a present? Ooh, we like presents. Yes, we do. And then the Oviraptor is probably a little far for these guys. Let's see. It's not going to catch that egg, right? Either that or we get, do we have any more Ovies? We have Ovises. We do. Boop. Yeah, let's turn you off before anything happens here. And then we won't mix the other breeding. Then we'll drop this one over here. We'll do some fresh breeding. You're gonna need a bunch of levels that haven't shown up yet. And I'll put you on both. And you got him. Make sure you can grab these. There we go. Alright, and let's see if we got lucky the first time, but I'm going to leave them on breeding like that. Boop. Just in case. And then we got this little situation here. Be far enough away. I forget how you use this. You drop them in. I could have just put it in there, right? Oh, there's a cat. There's a cat. What? That's a purple cat. My goodness. Ooh. Is this a gift or is this for breeding? Is this a loner? It's beautiful. It's purple. Oh my god. Now I gotta tame one. It's a gift. Woohoo! Thank you so much. I gotta tame one before I can use it. But you just hang out right there. You just wait. Thank you so much. That's lovely. A purple cat. You're on passive, yes. Cool. You'll be good. Keep an eye on them eggs. You got a purple and a green breeding pair. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. According to my own rules, I can't use it until I have tamed one. But now I gotta tame one. We gotta go look for cats now. Apparently, these make you proof against whatchamacallums. Against a lot of your ambush little critters, right? Like, so pegos, maybe? Ichthyes? Microraptors? I'm not sure what else. So theoretically, if we got a male and a female... Meow. Oh, it pooped. It's making a litter box. Alright, did we get a male and a female? We got a female. We did. So we didn't get necessarily all the colors we want. Oh, this one got a mutation. It's got some green. But this will show us, if we do combine these two, it will give us all the stats. And then we got to work on colors. Bet Pharrell's base is full of kitties. Oh yeah. Yeah. Have some food. Stop following me. But you, hey, I told you to stop following me. What's up with that? Come here. No, not you. Why did they do that now? That's new. A little walk a little bit when you tell them to stop following. It's making them stop move, yeah. What's up with that? So I just gotta do Y? Yeah, see, I did it again. That was you stop. That's super annoying. Why is it doing that? Clean? Picked up kitties. Pick up your kitties. That's so pretty. Yeah. You're purple. The little white belly. Only potted. It counts. Yeah, that's new behavior. They didn't used to do that. Alright, so these guys have to what do we got? 2 minutes. And then we gotta imprint them. Oh yeah, and you... Oh no, you didn't get a mutation. What is that? Where did you get that? Who did you get those spikes from? Oh, this one has it. Nightfall has it. Oh, this is a very Arahli colored one. Subtly, but it is. Alright, and then these guys are gonna need to 1.5 hours and almost 2 hours. So yeah, we'll keep doing that, and then we'll get some different color combos to play with for sure. But yeah, you should have Yeah, this one is the health and the food. And this one is everything else. Stamina, weight, and melee. So, gonna be pretty good. Gonna be pretty good. And these guys, Baryonyxes, are workhorses, man. Especially for caving and stuff. And for Ragnarok, they're great because they're amphibious, right? You can go from land to sea and land to lake and everything, and they're just great. I really like them. You got a nice orange. It's kind of a purple hue to this one. I wouldn't mind this one with the red stripes. The white belly, the orange, and then the red stripes would be pretty nice. Okay, so we're gonna hang out long enough to imprint these guys, and then we're gonna go out seeking our fortune. So if we see a kitty, we're gonna need some raw prime fish or milk, but I happen to have the fish. So if we go to Dodo Decks and we see a cat. It's not even like Catechus prehistoricus. It's just cat. Mutton works too, or prime meat. I guess so, huh? On our settings. $89.89. Yeah, our settings made it real easy. Okay, well then I won't back in here. I won't take out the prime fish then. Save it for imprints or whatever. And then we'll just get some mutton. It only needed 9. Now we got 100. For whatever we find out there. And let's see, I also wanted to find a bison. I know Pliskin's tamed a bunch of bison already, but I have not. Bison. Kibble. That's right. And I think Pliskin has already... Stop it. Has already been grinding up some beauties. We have 258 extraordinary kibble. So let me take, I don't know, 50 for the road. For whatever else we find out there. Okay. Now I'll actually get some food for myself. I get hungry sometimes. And I think I got my rest of my taming stuff on me. I don't have traps. We should think about for the bison. I've got a coffin. Been carrying around a drop box, which I don't need to do right now. You guys ready? Pedal. Cyan berry. Do that. We can do that. Imagine berry. Cyan berry. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I just want one. Thank you. There you go. Alright. These guys are all imprinted. There's They're juvenile, so they're probably already eating from the trough. I got some meat on them just in case. So yeah, we've got halfway to accomplishing the great baryonics combination. Although we're gonna keep it going over here. I've also got some spinos that I was working on, but I don't know if I want to throw those out right now. I do want to take one with me. Oh, and let's put our projects back. So we'll put Spike back in here. And then let's make a baryonics folder. Baryonics. These. Me. Let's put okay, and then I'm gonna make a over in this one I'm gonna make a to return folder for loaners. Return. And now I'm just gonna put ATG in there. I still got one of his out, so no point taking it now. Got Iron Griff. And somewhere in here I got a Wrecker. This is my Spino for the road. I need to protect myself. Put him down there. Alright, and so we got... I should offload these saddles, but we've got... taming food for just about everybody. We've got tranks. We've got 2 rifles. And these saddles, I'm just going to put on you guys for later. We've got the coffin. And yeah, so this, we gotta think about a trap. So, I mean, I guess we should... I don't know what we're gonna be encountering. So I guess we'll just bring some gates. Keep it simple. Right. And somewhere else, maybe it's on the boat. I had gates already. But I guess we'll just take some 2x3s. Where did I put all my taming stuff? I guess it is on the boat. I don't know. Let's just make some of these. I mean, use like... Probably just need 4. 2 of them. Maybe 6. And then the gates to go with them. Not behemoth. Regular. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, then maybe some ceilings so we can have a way to get up above. Got some of those. And do we need anything else? Maybe some walls. Got some of those. 1, 4. 6 of those. I mean, that should be enough to just do a rudimentary trap. Nothing fat dog fancy. But let's make sure these are all vanilla, so we don't have to set the doors when we throw it down. Got some walls, we got some ceilings, maybe a foundation or 2. If we saw an RG, we'd want a slope. Not a slope, but a ramp. Alright, we can't even make that in here. That's right, we'll just do it in here. food. And a door. And if we saw a griffin, we'd want some other pieces too, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna try to do griffin training right now. If we see a griffin, we'll come back for stuff. Alright, we've got a very rudimentary trap setup. Oh, you know what I can do? I can do some spike walls. That will handle just about anything. 1, 6, 8, 9, 10. Then we're good for whatever. Alright, let's go out and see what we can find. I know that there are some bison out here. I've seen 1 or 2 over here. I've seen some. There we go. There's a bison on the map right now. Let's go get it. There are some below Green Obby. Down here somewhere. I've seen them. Oh, no, actually in this plane right here I've seen them. I don't know where else they are on the map. Oh, I think Arahli saw some out here on the new island, right? As well. So we'll go seek our fortune. Saw herds to the west of the swamp. Yeah, out here. And we're also going to keep our eye out for some kitties. I saw on the Raleigh stream you guys were at like a ruin somewhere that was full of cats. But I didn't know where you were because I was out of context. Where was that? On the top right too? There appears somewhere? Swamp castle for cats. Okay. It's a cat castle. Nice. Because then I can use your purple one. Because I can't if I've never tamed one. You know how I do. Sweet. And just in case there's something we want to carry home, I haven't set up a trap here yet or anything, but eventually we should. I need my bird. Nightshade. Just in case. Alright. I think I've got everything we need. Hopefully. Let's go seek our fortune. Alright, guys. I could go out here if it wasn't full of bison. I don't know if we can get through. Can we? No, not quite. Alright, I should probably shut that door too. Herd blocking the way. These guys need saddles to ride. I know it's silly to go feel like I need to tame when I've already got a whole castle full of bison. But you know, I haven't done it yet. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go to the swamp first. Over there. Yeah, man. If those cats really keep away all those pesky critters, I'm all about it. I am all about it. So I did, I streamed Division 2 as a one-off. I was just playing it like between other things. But I'm kind of addicted at the moment. So I think actually on Saturday, I'm going to stream some Division 2 and actually take you guys all the way through the campaign. I did some side stuff, not side missions, but some like just occurring neighborhood events last night. I did all the control points of the areas we've been in so far. I did all the, like, propaganda broadcasts. What happened here? Okay. Lost. Oh, he's left. All that kind of stuff. Picked up all the shade tech. But I left the main mission, the side and the main missions. I figure we're gonna do that together. It seems like a bunch of us are actually picking it up. I know we're like late to the game. Arahli's like, finally, I'm trying to get you guys to play that forever. But it's actually a really good game. If you know, it's a shooter. If you don't like shooters, you won't like it at all. But I'm digging it. For what it is, it's really good. So long. Love it. Yeah, he tried to stream it and nobody watched, and so he didn't do it again. But I don't know, I guess maybe this is the moment. So this is the cat castle, huh? And we gotta find the ones that are nice, right? Only the green ones will let us tame them. The rest will like claw our faces. I did watch a Krabbytron video on taming cats, and apparently if you get them in water, though it may or may not have been like fixed. Oh, there's a cat. It's going meow, so that's probably a bad cat. It's trying to claw my face. It is. There's so many cats here. Oh my god. That has been patched. Alright, we might get our faces clawed, but I've got bolas. I got bolas and a pike. A bunch of guys in here. I want to do my division pulse, which shows them all. Bunch in here. Oh, yeah, let's get this over here. I keep crouching. They're unlikely to attack me. So we saw a bunch in here just now, didn't we? Oh, there's one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. Okay, that was a nice cat. It's only a 24. How about you? You're a mean cat. Can I shoot all the bad ones? Like you. You're a nice cat. Orange and green. My goodness. Yeah, they're not attacking me. That's good. You're a 30. You're a nice cat. My god, there's so many cats here. So many cats. 66. Okay, you're a 120. That's a decent level. Are you a nice cat or a bad cat? That's a bad cat. You are kind of a neutral cat. So meow. Good. You're a bad cat. All right. Started it. Bad kitty. Someone else can tame the bad cats. It's different for each player. Oh. That's how it goes. Well, I was self-defense. I mean, I guess I could just tame any old cat. I'm trying to tame a decent cat. Do they, like, defend each other? Like, if one attacks, the other ones do too? Are they up here, though? Like they're just downstairs, huh? Yeah, it seems that way. Well, luckily those ones I had to kill weren't very high level or anything. Alright, well I guess we'll just tame any old good cat right now. I'm trying to find a decent one. Why you gotta be like that? It's not dead, at least. Why you gotta be like that? 120. Still got the fight music, though. Oh my god, look at you. You gotta get out of here just for being that color. I'm trying not to come in here and be a cat killer. Someone killed this one. I didn't do this one. Oh, I guess I did. Whoops. Alright, where's the green one? Where's the green one? I feel like I'm fumbling this. Kitty's down here. First time trying. Just need a green one. I have a feeling that the green one might have attacked me in camaraderie. Just not fair. Oh, you're... no. Oh, you're green. Okay, we're gonna get this, it's 30, I guess. I want the feces. The kitty. What's up, kitty? You got green eyes. We gonna be buddies? Oh yeah. Yes we are. Oh, that was easy. Okay. What's your name? Oh, I got the cat dossier. Your name is Mutton. For now. Yay, okay. I tamed a kitty. I killed 2. Come with me, Mutton. Alright. So it seems like if they like you, it's easy. If they don't like you, it's horrible. Killing. Hurt a cat. Why do you make me do this? Silly game. Oh, I could use the purple kitty. Actually, what, do you know what sex that purple kitty was, for real? I'm gonna need to duplicate it so I don't lose it. This one is a girl. Do you know what that one was? Oh, you forgot? Let's see. If we're lucky, it's a boy. 'Cause I don't want to take it out and then lose it. If I need more babies, you can make more. Okay. Just don't want to get the one purple kitty killed. That's so bad. I do get killed sometimes. Got stuck. Alright, now we're on to Bison. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna probably stream some Division 2 on Saturday. If I didn't say that already. 60, 24, and 60. Let's see if we can do better. I prefer to add to the herd rather than just tame a token one. Oh, there's a 156 that's white. That's kind of cool. And a 162. You guys still attacking something? Oh, there's a bunch of... Oh, there... Okay, there's 3 162s. Is that right? No. Just the one. You're the 162. And you're the 156. Alright, that's pretty decent. Probably do those. Oh, and Olifants. I don't know how to tame Olifants yet. Gotta learn that. You're 66. Alright, you guys stay right there. I'll probably be back for you. Probably be back for you. They take 10 kibble. So we have enough to tame for a 180. We have enough to tame 5 of them. Yeah, there's a whole little dance to taming the Olifants. I gotta... Well, I need to make beer too, right? Let's make start some beer when we get back. That's what we gotta do. Need a beer cellar. Take a peek over here. I don't even know what Olifants are good for. I just want them. They're cool. They're certain the flavor of tames that I want on Ragnarok. Griffin was one. Bison is another. I mean, both of them are unique here. I don't know if they introduced Bison anywhere else, did they? And then Olifants. This feels right. Also feels of the place. Alright, let's start with these guys. We gotta figure out what we're doing here. You know what I probably should have made? Brought as like a pillar. Get up on. Something like that. Let's see. Pull this off. Staying pretty still. Okay, let's actually mark the ones we want. You and you. Those two. And then the white and black one. Okay, I'd rather not kill all the other ones if I can help it. I know that's the thing to do, but that just doesn't feel right. Oh, you can pull this off or not. Side of you on. You're over there. I should probably put these on my bar. That way. That way. Knocking me around. Okay. They were not getting mad for a minute there. That was a nice try at the peaceful tame. They're still mad. So maybe I need to do like a corral. Bring them in there. Almost had it if I was quicker. If I was quicker, we would have had that. Alright. I need those and those. Alright, we're going to substitute this for those. We only have one on our bar. Bad. Alright, we're going to set something up a little further away. See if we can lure them in. So the first one we want is right there. Still mad. Get mad, I get mad, I get mad. Ooh, they hold a grudge. You guys aren't gonna chill, are you? They know. They're like, you're not gonna separate us from our leader. There's quite a few of them here too. It seems like there's more and more. They all bunch up when they're mad. They also don't want to piss off the Oliphants. Alright, let's. I don't wanna lose my mark on that one. So I don't want to go too far. They're still coming. Ornery beasts. Yes, they are. Oh my god. And all but the one I'm tracking. It's comical how persistent they are. I mean, I could just leave and come back. And then I have to track down which one's 162 again. What if I land all the way over here? Look at that, they're still coming. Y'all gotta give it up. They're smart. Well, you gotta give them credit for getting the whole herd thing correctly. The problem is, all of them except the 162 are coming. Why is that one so chill? I mean, it's good. Where'd the rest of my gates go? Oh, they're probably in the Griffin, huh? That's right. I picked them up on the Griffin. Might be okay. Keep our eyes out. Let's do something like are they still coming? Kinda, sorta. They're still coming. Come over here. You just have to build it in stages. Hindsight. Oh, that's a Bison too. Very oogly one. I'm over here. Tracking the chillest one. Alright, we're gonna have to use some walls so we can make ceilings on the top. We're gonna just do some hatches on the top so I can stand up there. We want... And we're gonna have to put a foundation down. This is pretty annoying. Let's put that there. So I'm just gonna make myself a platform basically to stand on. And then hopefully we'll be able to work the doors from above. Get the 162 trapped in before it flees. Gonna take a little patience to get this built though. Metal billboards, yeah. But the billboards, they have to be inside already. You know, you have to build it around them. I mean, unless you can build a big old corral with them. Fast. This won't be exact, but it should be good enough. Boop. Boop. And then get some of these. Boop. Boop. And then up top. Want that as a hatch. I want you on that side. Hopefully that's the right one. Stand there. Boop. That rainbow bronze in the background, right? Hello, y'all. Coming on in. I wonder if I'm going to be able to work these from up here. So, get them all open. Except that one. We'll leave that one. Let's get the one I want. Yeah, that might be the two I want, right? No, it was, maybe it is. Let's switch this out now for these. No, that's the 102. 156 is... That's the 156. Okay. This is the super chill one. Is that my 162? Only one that's not aggroing. Stuck. And I'm stunned. Where's my thing? Come here. It was almost really bad. Come on. You all mad? Hopefully you're mad. Oh yeah, they're all mad. Good. We're gonna do a thing. Yeah, they're coming. All right, we're gonna get you out of the way for now. I should put one of these down if I'm smart. Let's be smart. Okay, and then let's get one of these out. There. Are you inside? I'm gonna assume you're inside. You are. Nice. Now, can we tell which one's which? That one. Were you the stream is buffering bad? You in the past? Yeah, it's fine on my end. Oh, you're downloading stuff? Yeah. This guy's gonna take a lot of darts. Got him though. Situation is in control. That is called an event. Wildcard's idea of an event. We don't know what to do. We're just gonna make all the dinos crazy colors. This one's 3 away from max. Decent one. It's not like, I mean, who knows? Sometimes they can get really good stats just because of the shuffle. They're not happy about this at all. You know, we're not doing anything terrible like killing off the whole herd or anything. We're just abducting their best genetics. It's fine. You have a little love cat as well? Cool. And hopefully one of us has the right one to mate with the purple one until we can duplicate colors. First time taming the Bison. Not really getting headshots, but can't really do that in this situation. Shooting in the butt. I just gotta not fall through the hatch frame. If I do, and I die, I'll end up right back up here. I actually don't know if I'm having enough darts for a second one. I have like 162, which is that's just over half. Now the other one's a little lower level, so it might take a little less to knock out. I should have brought more darts. Down? It's down. Alright, where was the other one? 102. That's 66. In here? Pastel pink kitty would be cute. You. I am getting some lag myself when I do that. I don't know why. Why is that so bad? I think it was you, right? See, I want to open it up and let the rest of them out, lure them away so I can go down there and tame it. But I'm just making sure I don't have the other good one in here first. I think it was that one. I'm not sure. This one, right? No. Oh, it was white and black. You? Here's you. I'm gonna leave you marked. Let's see if I can get off. Open the doors. Anybody else out? See if we can get it shut up again. Okay, we should be good. I'm not gonna get down in there. It's harder to fall in than I thought. Oh, you're mad. Let's get that in there and get away. Doesn't attack. Don't want them attack and ruin the effectiveness of this one. Alright, we got a 242. I didn't even have a chance to look at the effectiveness. Give me that back. That's quicker than I thought. Get in there. Alright, now we gotta get back on our Griffin. See if we can pick up that 150, whatever it is. Oh no. Good. That was almost bad. Let's see if we could even do another one. The other one we had marked is not marked anymore because I took these off. I lose focus. 156. So let's see. 156 would take. It says only 24 tranquilizer darts, and that's not right. And I have 74. We might be able to pull it off. Maybe do a large trapdoor instead of small. Yeah. I mean, we're fine. For the most part. Alright, so I can try to knock it out and be just a couple short. Or I mean, we could make some arrows. I don't have any narcs on me. Guess if we're gonna be smart, we'll go get some more darts, right? Come back for it. We might have just enough. We might be one short. It took more than half what we had to knock out that one. I should probably just see if we can make a better gun at this point. I'm just using a default gun at the moment. Whoosh. Love the whoosh. I hate the little bump it gets from the little bit of lag. That's like right there. It's almost really awesome. A wind sound. Yama's been busy. Pull the wyverns down there. I'll snap my fingers. Make a castle appear. Look at that. Magic. You hang out right there. I'm still following. My bad. You gonna go inside? Oh, look at you guys. All grown ups. You. And you. Gotta add you to the circle of very good times. Very, very good time. That should be far enough. So fast the game can't keep up. I mean, that's basically what's happening. Alright, so if we combine these two. Portable rope ladder. What? Oh, the Zepp's rope ladder must be down. Okay. Stay there. Hold that thought. Right, he's got a rope ladder down. Not climb. But retract. That one, right? Kitty. How'd that happen? Did you leave a baby? Thank you, Pharrell. This saved me a whole bunch of work. Let's care from Pharrell. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah. And now I never have to worry about losing it. I would be so sad. Let's make some expendable babies. No, not expendable. Alright. Thank you. We're set. And what was it? It was a boy. Oh, get your litter box out. And mine was a girl. So after a bunch of crosses to get the color right, I could have done it. That saves me a whole bunch of time color breeding. So thank you. And we got a Bison. Put you in there. Alright. And, yeah. Yeah, because, you know, shoulder pets. Babies take fish. Oh, baby berries. Right. I was being a dummy, wasn't I? I think the fish is in here. I am a dummy. Such a dummy. Nobody in chat said anything either. That was really dense. I was distracted by Aquatica. No, there's still rope ladder. I am very surprised he didn't die too. Get you there. No! Quantic out, no! Are you gonna be able to get these guys? Let's put you in the middle of the circle of very good times. Good there, right? Maybe a little further ahead. I just don't want to go too far. Alright, that's perfect. Hopefully. Yeah, they all take fish. Triplet green cats. Oh, no. Not that. Alright, since we got all these berries out. I'm gonna do this. Now they're not gonna eat the stuff in their inventories, of course. I get pelt off of cats. Terrible. Nice. I'm just gonna test that it can reach over here. Pop that. Yeah. Can you reach over here? Covered. So just for funds, how's this go? The incubating? I need to do something? Is this turned on? It's been a long time. Oh, it's doing stuff. And it's a girl. You like the berry? Which one? The blue one? Okay, that's doing stuff. Okay, we'll leave that there. That one, does it tell me what level it's going to get? Not yet. But that one will be all the stats so far. Till someone tames a better one. The blue one? Yeah, that's Bluesky. He did it. He did it. Thank you, Helix. Are you hooked up to the, yeah, you are. We got this one. We could make it, but that would use all but like 40 of our metal ingots. Not sure that's a good thing. We do have more metal we could cook. How much do we have? We got 36,000. Yeah, we could cook some metal. I was using it for whatchamacallit, for building the castle. How do I get some of it in here without having to do it through my inventory? If I transfer gun it over, that's going to be like all of it, right? Can this hold 36,000? Probably. You want to do metal run, but your computer hates you? Well, we can actually transfer as much as we want, right? As long as we can know we can do this from here, we can withdraw like half of that, or even, let's leave 10,000. Let's withdraw 26,118. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna cook all that up. Then I can guilt-free make that rifle. Somewhere in here, got one of these. Got a hot pink that had an oxygen mutation. They don't have an oxygen stat, do they? So then the long neck. Everything else we're good, right? Hide, wood, yeah, it was just the metal. And we're gonna make, we're making like 9,000 metal right now. So let's do it. Oh, theory. Oh, there we go. Alright, here we go. We're gonna make it. That will save us, should save quite a bit of tranquilizer darts. 444. Okay. All right. Okay. Very nice rifle. Hear this one anyway. There for those. And still more darts. We got anything? Here, let's make sure we don't have bullets in here already. Bullets or darts? I don't think we do. We've got 162 bullets in here. Bunch of these. But can this thing not access our narcotics? Why not? They're right here. Is there a thing we have to do to make these wireless? No. I can just take a stack out, but it's supposed to do it wirelessly, isn't it? Oh, it's the metal. Oh. It needs metal ingots. Oh, okay, it can see the narcotics. Got it. Those back. Hey, Crazy Mom. How are you? Do we have any metal yet? Oh crap. What? Luckily it just took the gate and not the frame. got away. I'm good. I'm good. A little sleepy, but it's my own dang fault for playing games all night, every night. I got transferred. You. 241 in there now. All right, now we're rolling. Let's grab these, and then we're good to go. Grab some fish. Oh man, they're eating it all up. They're not going to eat what's in their inventory if there's stuff in the trough. Let's take that. Let's grab some more. Just want to save some for the baby. You guys were hungry. I nearly killed you. Alright. Access. Alright, what do we do? We just do hatch. Baby. 292 is what we're going for. Okay. Food this time. And it's kind of a pain switch between these, but so far, yeah, I haven't had anything disappear. Oh my, you scared me with that sound. And then we get all the stats. We got the 69. Oh, the stamina's. Oh yeah, we got the 69, 60. 55, 50, and 57. So yeah, that's a pretty BA. And it's got the orange. Looks like it's all orange. Oh, gotta work on. Oh, it's got the blue belly. Okay. Now if we could get those red stripes on it, maybe that will be the thing. And then we got to imprint you. Why don't you come on out here? But yeah, now we got one. What is it? It's a. What are you? You're a girl. Okay, we got a girl with all the stats. So obviously we could still do better. We're not up in the 300s. All the good dinos get up past 300, but pretty amazing. I mean, 69 health is going to be pretty invincible. 57 is not shabby for melee. So this is going to be, they're going to be cavers for sure. Is that what this one got up to? 290. Oh right, because we got the food a little bit higher. So yeah, we're leaving the blue for Pliskin. I like blue too, but that's his trademark. And then we'll have to figure out, we'll have to breed in some purple at some point. We got a blue belly though. And then care in 2 minutes. That light yellow berry looks golden with the wetness. This guy? Yeah, it's not a bad color either. Yeah, this one, it's actually, theirs are the same color. It changes with the lighting. A little dark down here. Alright, we'll let these keep reading just because we want to get the color combos. This is the red we're trying to get. We'll see. But yeah, we're getting there. Got one at 292. Yeah, so if anybody else has any on the server has any good berries with a better stat that they want to contribute, feel free. Let's actually grab a picture. Not you. Wrong button. We can put that in the Discord later. Let's get the light. Deployable rope ladder. Deep foundation. Alright. That rope ladder. I wonder if that's on... It might be on mine. Alright, we still got to do the imprint. 38 seconds. Got a whole bunch more trank darts. You, by the way, put you on passive. Did I turn that off? No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't put you on passive. More meats. What you want? 2 seconds. Cooked prime fish meat. That actually is appropriate for you. Raw. Cooked. We only got 8. We got more fish we could cook. We can do that. Why are these different? Raw mutton. Raw mutton. There we go. Alright. There you go. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, let's go get that other bison. Let's see what else we can find out there. Now we got a fancy new rifle. Get in my belly. Oh, wait. It's not you. It's not you. We're looking for the rope ladder causing all the problems. Not you. They're all not deployed. I wonder why we're having an issue. Guess they still... Oh. That one. Okay. Got it. See you later, Castle. Get back. We got purple kitties. That's very exciting. Oh, speaking of food, get in my belly. I have to feed myself. rocks while we're at it. Lots of junk. But, what was the saddle? Xiphactinus. My least favorite fish. At least we got a nice saddle for one. They're probably pretty fast, right? In the water. What else are they good for? You flying around. 60. Get out of here with your 60. They are OP in the water. I know they're OP against you. Are they good as a tame? I have struggled with them in the water. My little impromptu taming pen did all right. See if we can find our... Could it be you? You're the 102, right? Yeah. Take a pack of 6 to guard the dunks collecting metal. I get that. You. You guys gonna get mad? You know what? We can just get up here and shoot it. Alright, get you out the way. Let's close up a little bit. Can we actually get it in one? Stand here and shoot it. Oh man, it goes up so much better. Come inside. I don't have to if I get you quick enough. The other guys are blocking you. I would. You have to flee though. Let's do it. Agitated. Only problem is not inside for safety. For me. But man, a good long neck makes all the difference. Oh, they're all stuck in there. You know what we could do? well just keep them out of the way like that. I'll keep them out of trouble. Put that on you. And now the other one's all ready for slaughter. Just kidding. Yeah. Good long neck is so much more conservative on the bullets. My goodness. Down so much quicker. Now we wait. We can go look at the other bison spots too. I'll see if there's any better ones. So the milk apparently will double the length of your potions. So any potion you're using, that'd be really useful in the murder snow. What did the bison dropper do again? Well, just they look cool and they're big. That's amount. I don't know what they harvest. I assume they harvest berries and thatch and stuff. I have no idea. But the big thing for them, besides their headbutt, which just throws things across the map, is milk. You can milk them when there's a baby bison near them, and that will allow you to milk them. And the milk, you can imprint baby wyverns with it, so it's good for that. It substitutes for wyvern milk. But the other thing I know it does is it doubles the time of any potions, any of the food buffs for us, for the player. So whether it's free a curry or Laz chowder or any of that stuff, it doubles the time on them. I'm just mainly doing it for RP. It's Ragnarok, and it's the new creature, and they're cool, and they're charismatic. I was thinking about exploring the map on a bison, but it's getting a little late for that. It's not too late to run around on them. I just wanted one. Bluesky already had a bunch. I think you do the potion and then you consume it. Then the milk. Yeah, I think any potion effects you currently have on you get doubled. I think. Yeah. Hopefully these guys are all chill again. We want to change to pickup mode. Yeah, you can put it in the same little bottles that you can put the wyvern milk in. In fact, they can share the same bottle. I don't think these guys are aggro anymore. They can just pick all the stuff they're doing. Yay! What's up? You're so cute. We're gonna make some saddles when we get back. Oh, it's gone the next day, even using the VA's bottle? Really? Maybe it's not programmed properly on it. That's rough. Try not to get stampeded. Yeah, you need sort of. Apparently, there's a hack where you can get a baby, and when a baby's around, the timer will start, and in an hour you can milk them. But once you start the timer, you can cryo the baby. I don't know if you have to put it back out at the end of the hour or exactly. Pliskin knows exactly how that goes. But yeah, man, if it's not sticking around, that's no good. I guess the visual storage has a bug. Or at least they didn't, not a bug, but hasn't been fully programmed yet for the Bison milk. Someone must have brought that up, because the Wyvern milk will last forever. In it. Bison kebabs? No. So you can kind of keep reusing the same baby. Keep triggering the milking thing, and I have to learn exactly the timing is, but I know the presence of the baby starts the milk timer. Although if you have to wait an hour to milk them, that's kind of bogus. Or do you milk them and then you have to wait an hour for the next milk? I don't know. I haven't done it yet. We'll figure it out. Cryo baby, and in 1 hour throw baby out and milk the ladies, then pod back, do it again in another hour. Okay. So you can milk it right away. But then there's an hour cooldown. Cool. Well, that's more reasonable than having to wait an hour to milk it the first time. These colors, man. So I've seen Bison up here. Looking around, see if we see any. So yeah, if you just keep crying the baby back up, you could use the same baby for a long time. Then got some blue horns here, Pliskin. Let's see. Where'd my binocs go? There. 72. I gotta tame it for you just for the blue horns. Oh, he's joining. He's like, blue horns, I'm coming in. Me but they. Okay. From a distance, they don't even look that big. No. Up close, they're pretty sizable. I didn't see many up there. I don't remember if there's some down here or not. Blue Bronto, my goodness. Maybe not. Stamina. Acting like you got infinite stamina. So yeah, I don't think they're down here. The other place is the Highlands. So let's go take a look at the Highlands. These are the 3 spots that I know about. If you guys know about other spots. Stamina, greatest game mechanic ever invented. Yeah, I'm not a lover of stamina either. I try not to be too annoyed by it, because then I'll just be annoyed. But yeah, no, I don't like stamina. I mean, in some cases it's reasonable, but I hate it when you're like, your OP character is like out of shape, like in worse shape than I am, and they're a superhero. I tell you what, if I was in a fight, I would not stop fighting until the fight was over. And then maybe I'll fall apart, right? But with my adrenaline and everything, I would figure out a way to keep going. There's no way in the middle of a fight I'd be like, oh, I'm tired. Right, I got some more here. 108, 66, 60, 60. Alright, nothing amazing. We got a very mediocre herd here. The herding is awesome, though. Oh, man. That is a very purple, sort of. I don't know, it's like blue and pink. It almost makes me feel like it's purple. Goodness. Okay, I'm not doing it. Those are garish. Holy crap. That's a lot of griffins. Can't seem to get all the way in the game. Get logged in, but no structure, then crash. Your memory goes to 7.5 and crash. Yeah, is it my fault? I mean, you've obviously been in the castle. You were doing stuff in there. So I was gonna feel bad, but then I realized you get in there sometimes, so none of these are amazing. Don't think it's the castle. Well, for VRAM, I don't think it would be like the whole castle. It would be more like all the textures on the different pieces, I think. That's what your VRAM's holding. I don't really know. Are you considering getting a card? It's a crime that... What card do you have? It's a crime that they're selling cards with 8 gigabytes. My 1080 Ti, which is 4 generations ago, had 11 gigabytes of RAM. They shouldn't sell stuff with less. And AMD is doing it for less money. I mean, RAM can't be that expensive, so I don't get it. I mean, the DRAM for your computer is like really cheap relatively. You know, and you get those in like the 64s and, you know, even 32s. So why is 8 versus 16 that big of a deal on a GPU? I don't get it. Ooh, that's Lizzie's place. Manufactured scarcity. Oh, you ordered it. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like Apple does, you know? For their phones and their computers. They'll charge you way more than RAM actually costs. You know, to upgrade. And it's like, I'm sure you can, just like anything, if you can get into it, you could just pop in better RAM for less. Although I don't know what if Apple RAM is like proprietary or not. I have no idea. But yeah, it is a total manufactured price point. Not the cost of manufacture, but the price point itself is manufactured. For sure. And it also, what it does is it obsoletes the card a lot quicker than it should, right? Like, yeah, there's the actual rendering power of the card, but if you put a bottleneck on it like VRAM, then that card is not future-proof. So, I almost always use Nvidia, but I'm actually recommending people whose budget is not sky's the limit to get the AMD cards right now, because the what is it? The 9070, I think. 9070 XT AMD Radeon card comes with 16 gigabytes of RAM. Your solution was the dual GPU offload setup. Yeah, that's not as easy as it used to be, though. SLI has been obsoleted too, right? Shaved like 3 to 4 gig off render card under full load. Yeah, no, they want you to buy the next one. That's just such a cheap way to do it. Hey, Pliskin's in. It's not SLI. Yeah, see, that's not something that is accessible to 99.9% of the people who know how to do that stuff. Except nerds like I'm hanging out with here. Bunch of geeks. Yeah, I'm pretty decent PC guy, and I have no idea how you do that nowadays. There's nary a Bison here. I don't see one. We could rob some beaver dams, but we've done that together before. There's guides on Discord. Really comes down to your motherboard space, power, more than anything. Yeah. Yeah, you'd need quite the power supply, wouldn't you? Depending on the two cards you used. Very cool seeing what some people have done. Yeah. Also, the size of them nowadays, it would be hard to fit two in a case. I mean, not that you have to go in a case, but yeah, the motherboard. I mean, a lot of motherboards don't even have two of the right kind of PCI slot. Alright, I think we struck out here. On Bison. I don't see one. Looked at the price of your old GeForce 1660 Super the other day. It's way more than you paid for it 5 years ago. Yeah, well, right now it's really bad. Because of the tariffs and stuff. And even when the tariffs are down, the prices still stay high because the volatility. Oh, there's Bison. They send a container of GPUs over here. They don't know what the tariff's going to be. Oh, there's some up there. They don't know what the tariff's going to be when it gets to the port. It can leave, China or Taiwan or wherever it's coming from. and the tariff would be one thing, and the time it takes for the ship to get here, the tariffs could have changed. No, pre-tariff prices are still pretty bad. Yeah, and that was the crypto bros, and then also the scalpers. And then also I think Nvidia is colluding too. I think they are doing these paper launches to drive up the prices of their cards as well. You know, they'll do a release, but barely any stock. And a lot of these YouTube channels they'll check like a lot of different retailers and see how many cards they actually got, you know. And the retailers may be getting like single-digit number of cards. Or like in the teens. Okay, you get 12 cards for your store. Yeah, I've got a 4090 in here. Which is the only way to really get a decent amount of RAM on Nvidia is spend like this silly amounts of money. But I actually managed to get this one retail at Best Buy right before they ran out of them. But I bought it a while after release, but just before they stopped being available again. So my timing was really lucky. And my dad passed, and I just sold his little house in Arizona, his little pre-manufactured home, and the first thing I did to celebrate is I got myself a 4090. People are like, yeah, 4090, you must be rich. And I'm like, no, I just have really bad priorities. Or really good priorities, depending. I mean, for me, computer games are like some of the funnest toys you can have. The things you can do in these games is just amazing. You know, so many worlds, so many fun things to do. Yeah. Just the fantasies and the possibilities. I also can't afford, you know, to spend $1 million on a piece of land. But I can spend, you know, $1,600 on a card. And then have acres and acres of land all for the price of a game. So build all my silly castles and things on them. Get some shoes. Alright, let's go play with our Bison. And now that I've tamed a couple, we can see what Pliskin's got. Read them up. Look at the castle builds itself every time. Amazing. Pliskin. Made it in. That was a 162. Yeah, you got some nice numbers going here. So it really is not lasting more than a day, huh? That's drag. Let's see what I got. Let's get the other one out. Boop. Oh yeah, let's get all these building pieces off me. Get them off me. Boop. Boop, boop. Seems to be gone the next day. Yeah, the VS is not working then. I'm sure people have complained. Take a baby. Oh, why, thank you. Take a baby. Oh, for the milk. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. So let's see. We got this one. And we got... Should probably do this upstairs actually with this better light. Let's do that. You guys can see him better. Down in my dank dungeon. I gotta get some more lights down here somehow. Keep going to that as the smithy, but this is a smithy. I should probably just take the skin off because I just don't recognize it half the time. Have I learned the saddle? I haven't. Bison. Oh, metal. We can do that. Trade that out for that. Oh, I still got the gates on me. Down here. Alright, let's open the gate so I don't delete it this time when I try to change over. We want to go to transfer mode. Okay. So a YouTuber buy an old AMD RX 4080 and it was playing Oblivion Remastered better than most new cards because that's probably what was around when it was developed. His antlers look like stainless steel. Ooh. Good look. How the kitties doing? We got 2 grown kitties. Oh, there's this one's furry kitty. I'm gonna breed them right now. But if you want to breed them after, go ahead. Yeah. Let's just stay here so I don't forget. They're gonna gestate. You know what I don't have is the gene gun. What's it called? The one for grabbing the embryos? Gene scanner. The RX 480 has about 12 to 16 VRAM. See, that's what makes no sense, right? That's what exposes the conspiracy. I'm gonna poke my cat. Mad scientist. Don't look. Don't look, Helix. Now with the lights. Oh, you got a light. Don't shoot him. Don't shoot my cats. Shoot me first. I'll protect him. I'll die for my kitties. Oh no, what a monster. What a beast. Oh my goodness. Got a good thing. Right. Extract embryo. There we go. Cool. Put you back off mating. Alright, so I got a baby, plus can help yourself after this. It's gonna be a test tube kitty. That way I won't feel bad if I get it dead. Alright. Alright, let's go. Did I grab my saddles? I didn't. Did I make them? No, you're not the right thing. I did make them. Does that work with water dinos? Anything that gives live birth, it should. So yeah, they're actually quite large, right? My head comes to its nose. So aren't you guys glad you guys came to live in our castle? Could have been roaming free on that prairie, having to fight raptors and stuff, but no, you're safe. So we got a boy and a girl. Really nice. Have to get metal in the desert. Anything else we need? I don't know. Metal was a good start, though. You going to the desert for that? There's a pretty good metal spot near us. Blinn was putting the base there, but I told him he's got to leave that empty for available for people. There's that mountain off that way. It has like 40 metal nodes, which is where I was planning to get all our metal. Alright, so let's see. This one is the girl. Oh, good. You're dusting the place off, too. Perfect. So if we get this baby. You... unmilkable? Doesn't seem to care. Get it closer. Oh, it will give milk in an hour. Okay. So then we pod this up. Yeah, there is a big one in the desert. But do you know... I'll have to show you where the one is here. I'm gonna breed them too. So we combine the stats of these two. One's downstairs are good to milk. Just go out, baby. Okay. Let me show you where the metal is. I mean, you may know already. Oh, the crabby. Look at that. Very nice. I don't know if he moved or if he's still here. But yeah, you can't block off a metal spot this good. That's the rules. I believe, was it this one? Or was it the next one? I think it's this next one. Yeah, I think he may have moved. There's just a gazillion metal in here. Metal, 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 metal. And some crystal. Oh, kitty names. Yeah, and then there's a hole in the... Oh yeah, there's more metal up here. More metal. Do we have to break the rock or something? Or it's all the way up here? Somewhere up in here there's a spot with a ton more. Where is it? No, it's right here. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of metal up here. And there's more metal up top too. There's a way out up here somewhere. Right here. Yeah, and then there's more metal up here. And there was some around the outside of the entrances too. Like here. Well, this is a spot. And it's like so close to us. I think it's, I don't know if it's quite as good as the desert one, but it's pretty close. There's a lot of nodes here. It's enough that I didn't think it was right for one person to wall it off and make a base. Yeah, there's some more down here too. And here. Crazy amounts. Loki, Willow, Lulu, Pumpkin, Oreo, Twinkle, Pixel. I like Pixel. Diesel, Pepper, Winston. I could do Pixel. I like Pixel. Purple Pixel. Where do I live? We could name it Pixel with 2 P's in the beginning. Pixel, and we'd know that one of them stood for purple. Look at you already, right? Gun. I hate not being able to have both of them on the bar in my usual spots, but it has worked. I haven't had a disappearing problem, so that's worth it. I'm 20. How you all doing? Did you have a baby yet? We're working on it. We're gonna do a test tube Bison too. Cat's ready. So Bluesky said if I threw one down here, this guy's ready to melt. It's all girls. All girls. Well, how's this work? What do they say right now? They're saying... I don't see the milk thing. If I throw a baby down... Oh yeah, milk. Got one. Milk. 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 How big is the range? Nope, you already. Nope. Nope. Alright, we just milked all our bison. Except for Big Blue. Cool. We got 8 of these. And so what do we have a lot of? What do we got 13 last chowders. 15 free curries. Okay, so let's just take a free curry, for example. And if we take the free curry, I got cactus broth on me too. Or an enduro stew, let's say. If we eat it. Enduro stew's $8.95, right? Ish. And if I drink this, it went to $13.40. It wasn't quite double. What is that, like 75% or something? But that goes up. Now these are not lasting very long, so let's find. There's our thing, so we can put those in here. Now it says spoils in 23 hours. Although it says the spoil duration is 2 days? Is that right? Seconds, minutes, hours, days? Still not very long. I mean, if we look at like polymer, oops, I didn't mean to do that. This is spoiling in 14 hours. That seems to stick around pretty long. It's at, I don't know, maybe just so much of it. I mean, this is gonna spoil in, I don't know, it seems like these stick around forever, but maybe it's just the stacking of them that makes it seem like it lasts a long time. Just like when we stack our prime or our mutton. Because it says each one of these lasts 16 hours, but there's 3,000 of them. So 16 hours 3,000 times is a very long time. But yeah, they definitely are spoiling according to this. It's not indefinite. Maybe we just need a bigger stack? Alright, this will last 300 days, one mushroom. I haven't really looked at this before. Crops? Do we even have any crops? Carrots. Spoil duration 8 hours. Not that long. Alright. Anyway, we got some bison milk in the wyvern bottle. Well, I better pick that baby up, huh? Before it grows up. And these guys, yeah, you can milk them again in an hour. Okay. So I should have picked the baby up quicker. You can always pick another baby. Alright, and let's finish up by raising up our TVs, huh? And these two guys, I'm gonna leave them out for Bluesky, but yeah, put them back in the fridge when we're done. I'm gonna put my name on them, but feel free to use them. These are, that's the male, they're 283, 281. Did you put it in my folder? I'm leaving them out for you. Purple. Daddy cat. Purple. Mommy cat. Okay. And yeah, let's get the baby. Baby. Get some meats. And the bison, I'm sure we'll need some berries, right? This bison I'm actually going to raise up just to combine the stats of the two. Let's hatch that. Oh, it's a little baby kitten. I'm going to find your box. Oh, there it is, a little tiny imprint. And we're going to name this one Purple Pixel. Pixel. Like that. How about per pixel? Does that make any sense? We're doing it. Have some meats. You eat meats, looks like. Fish would be dead. Oh, well, you can put this underwater. How much did you get from the desert? Did you get all the spots? There you go. Come here. Alright, fine. I told you the whole stuff. Here in 3 minutes. How much do you get from the desert? $51. Yeah, boy. Oh, no harm. I haven't done it yet. Okay. Baby. Carbine, Big Blue. What's that? So you got 47 health, 40 melee. I don't think any of these exceed that. 37, 40, and 50. 37, 39, 43. It's got better food. 45, 35, 34. 38. So they got better weight too. So we can get the weight and the food. Get a little better. Not amazing. Not terrible. Why don't you come out here? Sit out of here. I tell you what. Pathing. Not great. Get you. And get you. Away, but take back the meat and berries. Send the rest to their spots. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can put that thing underwater for fish. It's dark out here too. So the milk thing doesn't show, but apparently if we throw it back down at some point, it will. In fact, we're going to throw the baby down. Raise it up. That back. Care in 3 minutes. We're going to throw the kitty out in the rain. Oops. That one's going to want care in just a second. Yeah. We got to put you guys all on. I'm just going to whistle neutral. I think there's nothing here that shouldn't be on neutral. Or passive, excuse me. These guys are pretty fast. Really slow when you're walking. Really fast. You're sprinting. Regular attack. That's a right click. Stomp, I guess. Won't do it again. There it is. And then head down. I think that's one of them tosses them. Oh, that looks more like a gore. Is that the toss? Yeah, you got 2 attacks, head up, head down. You try tomorrow. Do you have a certain time to hatch the embryos? They'll stay in there till you hatch them. That's the beauty of it, is you don't have to pay attention after that. You just put them in there, and then just hatch them when you have time. They'll last quite a while in there. It's not infinite, but it's a long time. Yeah, these saddles look pretty nice, actually. They look fancy. So get some bison. Oh yeah, what do you want? Cattle. Perfect. Per pixel. Alright, now you just gotta grow up. Grow up pretty quick. And then you know what you want? Little Mr. 251. Thinking about it. Well, what do I want? This is your moment. Get whatever you want. What would it be? A cuddle. Perfect. Oh. Alright. We did it. I would leave them out, but it's bad practice for performance and everything. And who knows what might happen up here. I mean, probably nothing. But the moment I say that, I'm gonna get attacked by an RG or something like that. Although it seems very unlikely they'd make it all the way up here. But yeah, I'm gonna leave my berry mess out for a little while, Pliskin. I'll clean it up in, I don't know, I just want to get a few more fertilized eggs. They'll combine, but I won't leave them out longer than like half a day. And you, I'm gonna put downstairs to grow up. Do that. Yeah, and if you just put these in my folder when you're done, you've got less than an hour. Then I'll leave my baby growing up in the middle of these guys. Juvenile. Which one was mine? 251, I think. Yeah, I'll just let them grow up in the middle of all these guys to keep their timers on. But yeah, this one I'm gonna take up all the way. And then Kitty, I think everything else is good, right? I think so. We're still picking up. Yep. Alright. Sweet. Yeah, so these guys are going to be our cavers. The berries we're breeding up. Some awesome cavers. And I'm going to go up here to my little room. At some point, we're going to have a decorating episode where we RP it up. I need some lights and stuff up here. Let's get a light real quick. So, let's see. Or you know what? I can at least gamma up. It's been so much time raining here. It's so dark. Let's get a light. Let's get a light, and we're gonna put our kitty out to grow up. I'm gonna get in my hammock, and we're gonna sign off. Yeah, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. A little episode. Oh, I think we were using the steam pumps. Have to bring the waistline up too. Oh yeah, it's much better down here when I gamma up. I should have done that at the beginning of the episode. Sorry about that. Doesn't have to be that dark. Yeah, we're gonna call it there. I'm not gonna do an epic stream tonight, but we almost did 4 hours. It's not too bad. Hope you all enjoyed it. Even my ranting about Aquatica got a little heated. But man, they deserve it. You messing with my games, man. One of these in the middle. Self-sabotaging your own IP. Okay, and then yeah, we'll put the kitty out. Hang out under my hammock. We'll get this decorated out, a little RP'd. Oh, look, we got some fancy Dinotherium saddles. Ooh, okay, we'll have to put those to use. So next episode, I think the Dinotheriums are going to be the thing. I'll do a little research on how to do that. I got some more cryos I got to put away. Sure. Let's give you some food. Grow up with. Put a little trough. Oh, we got our own kitty. Awesome. Yeah. So we got a kitty. We got some bisons. Next episode, we'll get some olifants. Sure. But yeah, y'all. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. We played some more ARK in our castle. Making it a little bit more homey as we hang out here. For sure. Yeah, thank you all very much for hanging out with me. Folks who were new here and want to join us, there's a link down below for my Patreon for me or Arahli. Patreon.com/monkeypuzzle or Arahli the Geek gets you into our Discord and all of our servers. You can have a bunch of fun with a bunch of fun people. You love the ranting. You can tell I got some really strong feelings about it. Yeah. And yeah, if you liked it, think about leaving a like on your way out. Most of all, I appreciate you all hanging out with me, keeping me company while we play some games. I love my games, and I love you all hanging out while we do it. So appreciate that. So yeah, thank you very much for making it to the end of this one, and I'm going to see you all in the very next one. Bye-bye.